Hi, everyone. I'm sorry. Wasn't Kathy's birthday like so fun? Miss Kat's birthday was super, super fun. And I'm happy that thank you guys, everybody who came and bought all day. It was so fun. It was so, so, so fun. I just wanted to get the last few people that had picked out things, their stuff to them. So hey, Miss Jamie. I'm gonna can you just tell Buddha that I'm live streaming? I'm gonna put the link somewhere, and I'm gonna just, if you wouldn't mind, maybe could you send one to Sonia, because I know she would want some of this, and I'm gonna try to put it in my Facebook group. Hey, Miss Liz, how are you, girl? What's going on? Thanks for the thumbs up. For those of you guys that went to Kathy's birthday, wasn't that so much fun? It was so awesome. I enjoyed it. I tried to be there all day, but guys, my day was like so crazy. Yep, yep, yep. So I'm just going to message a couple people that were in the sale that were asking me something. So that way, if I can answer the question, I will. Hey, Dan. Hey, dude. I was going to try to message Linda, but let me just see. Cause she was the one that I didn't know like what it was exactly that she wanted. You guys, sometimes I don't know. Hey, Jen, it happens. We all sleep. I need to sleep too. But Kathy's sale was awesome. I enjoyed it. It was so fun. You guys, my time zone is so bad. My time zone is so bad that um, I couldn't, you guys, they start at 9. It's like 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning for me. It's crazy. So I'm just sending this to a couple people that messaged me, and then I will be on and chat with you guys. Sorry if I'm a little. You could be wrong. What? You think it was the light gray with the Hawaiian man? Okay. I don't know, because she said the one before that, but sometimes you don't know if somebody's in top chat or if they're in if they're in other, you know? Yay! You found us, Linda. I'll go through it and you can tell me which one you wanted, okay? Because I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes I have to tell you today, my internet was so wonky that I really couldn't. I really couldn't. There was like a whole bunch of times when I tried to like bid on something or say, "Hey, I want that," and I didn't get it. It was so silly, and I thought, I was like, I know I had to be the first one, but I did not have Spidey fast fingers. I did not have Spidey fast fingers. I did not have Spidey fast fingers. Hang on one second. Just give me 1 second, girls. Guys, we are doing the countdown. We are doing the countdown, and I'm excited to be doing the countdown. I think we're doing the countdown to be we're thinking it's hard to see. And then if you're not on live chat, if you're on top chat, it's like it's a whole thing. It's so silly. It's like so silly. I wanted one of Christy's pickle journals. Did you guys see her pickle journals? They were so awesome. They were super awesome. Her pickle journals were awesome. There were some good, it was like there was some really good stuff. Guys, I'm in the middle of like packing and taking, and so I didn't get to really see everything. I got some really cool stuff from Erin. If you guys, she always has like some amazing things. And so I got some stuff from her. Who else did I get? I think I bought some. I hope I bought something from everybody. I tried to. Okay, I seriously tried to, but I didn't. So, I mean, yeah, just give me one little minute. I'm almost done. So I was trying to respond to. I got a couple of emails. So hold on, just give me a 1 second. You wanted one of my journals? I don't even know if guys, I think I packed all the things that I've made. I don't think I have anything left. I think I have, honestly, I think I've done what I can. You know what I mean? I think I've let me see. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys, want to hear some like real 411 dirt on me? You ready for this? Just give me 1 second on a message to this person. So anyway, today I got a Facebook message from an old flame. Okay, I can't see you guys yet. Just give me a second. I'm like I got a message from an old flame. Okay, ready for this? This old flame sent me a message. Okay, if I told you the story and the saga of it is so silly. This old flame sent me a message and he said, he was so funny. He sent me a message and he says, ready for this? Okay, ready? He says, today is my 9th anniversary as a priest. First in the Orthodox Church and then in the Catholic Church. I'm grateful for ordaining whatever, da 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 da. Anyway, he just goes on and on and on. And he says, I'm honored by your friendship and kindness. Thank you for all these happy years. Okay. Who gets a message like that? Who gets a message like, I am celebrating an old boyfriend. I am celebrating my 9th anniversary as a priest. Like, why send me that? What exactly? Jamie, why send me that? You guys, is that first of all, hi, Ron. Who in the whole world has an ex-boyfriend that's a priest? Okay. Who? I mean, who has an ex? Me. Exactly, Linda. Me. I have an ex-boyfriend that's a priest. Okay. It's like, he said, but he sends me this while I'm celebrating my 9th anniversary as a priest. Like, is that supposed to make me go, oh, I missed my chance? Like, what the hell? I mean, yes, me. I'm the one that I'm celebrating my 9th anniversary as a priest. Okay. There you go, ladies. Me. I mean, how freaking ridiculous is that? Only me. So, for those of you that didn't get to come to Kathy's birthday, I'll show you what I have left. And then I have a couple of really cool ledger packs. I don't know if anybody's interested in that. I have some cool ledger packs. And then I have, hey, Leslie. So, yeah. You guys, my life cannot be any more ridiculous than it already is, okay? Unless he's not planning on staying. Oh, Linda. He wrote me a letter like a year ago. You guys have to realize I dated him when I was 19. You guys, I will be 58 this year. Okay? So, I don't know what kind of imagination he has from my 19-year-old self to my 58-year-old self. I mean, whatever. He sent me a letter about a year ago, maybe it was 2 years ago, saying that I was his only regret. Okay? And I was like, okay. Like I was trying to be nice. Like, you know what I mean? Like what you know what I mean? And I was like, "Oh, I'm happily in a relationship." Okay, it's like I was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "You're a priest." I mean, I said it to myself. Well, I'm flattered. I said, "But you're a priest," you know. And I was like, "Okay," but that was like 2 years ago. But now he's sending me. What did he say? Today is my 9th anniversary as a priest. You guys, he's older than me. Okay, there you go. Okay, guys, this is all what I have left. Most of them are, I have a couple of fat quarters, not a lot, and they're $5 for a fat quarter. Regrets being a priest. You know what, Rhonda? He only became a priest 9 years ago. So how old is he? He's like a good 5 or 6. Yeah, the one that got away. Oh my God. Can you imagine? And you know what I wrote him back? I said, congratulations and God bless you. Like, what am I going to say? I said, congratulations and God bless you. Oh my God. He asked me if I was married. I said, I'm happily living in sin. You got those letters from 2 ex-husbands? Oh girl, I don't want my ex-husband back. No, I don't know. But I'm telling you, a priest, okay? Only me. You guys, I'm so happy you're here with me. And if you don't want any fabric, it's all good too. But I'll just tell you what I have. Everything is a fat quarter. Everything I have left is I'm selling fat quarters, $5 for a fat quarter. This one is has got the wood, the little, what are they called? The little wooden wagon, the wooden station wagon. Here, I'll try to, and I have 2 fat quarters of this left. Yes, a priest. You guys, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, uh-huh. A woody, right? Right, Ron. It's called a woody. You might not be. Oh my God. You want 2 of these? You want what? You want 2 pieces for you? Okay. I'm going to put, so then we're done with that one. If you guys quilt, most of these are 100% cotton. The only one that I know for sure, but I think I might have sold all of that one. Sorry, my neighbors are outside. You guys, you guys get me. Linda, you want these, right? Okay. Linda, so this one's gone. Linda Marie. You guys, that's what I got today. The priest. Okay. 9 years as a priest. What was I supposed to say? I'm so happy for you. I have 1 fat quarter of this left. This is it's got King Kamehameha. It's got the Hawaiian Islands. I have 1 fat quarter of this left. And it's red. I'm trying to open it up so you can see it. Kitty Jen and Trish got 1. I have 1 left. Oh my gosh. That's what I got in my mail today. Okay. 9 years of the priesthood. What are you supposed to say? God bless you. I said, I'm so happy for you. Like what? God bless you. May God continue to bless you. I mean, seriously, what in the heck would you possibly say? Oh my God. It is too much. The stream today caused you stress? I'm sorry. Why? I was snorting. Oh my God. You want one, Leslie, for the island? Okay. I think I don't. You guys, I will measure everything out. If I have anything left, I'll make a video of it or come back and talk to you. So that was me today. I'm sorry it stressed you out. You guys, I woke up today with like, I don't know. I think I had like a dread moment. I was like, have you ever woken up and you're like, what the hell did I forget? You're like, what did I forget? You know, and then, yeah, that was how I woke up today. And, you know, for me, because of the time difference, which won't be that way very much longer, which I'm super excited about, is I'm always behind. So they started at 9 this morning, and their time, which would have been, if I'd gotten up, it would have been 4 in the morning, and I didn't do it. Okay. I did not do it. Okay. I know I have at least 2 of these fat quarters left of the turtles. Old flame. You know what, you guys? Can I tell you something? I don't even remember who I ever dated. I do not remember who I dated, okay? Because I mean, who in the hell, like, you guys, I was 19 years old. I was wild. Okay. I was singing in an opera company, living in New York City. I had graduated from high school when I was 17 years old, moved myself to New York City. I had like $300 in my pocket, got a job, got an apartment, got into school. I was singing in an opera company. I was working 2 jobs. Like, I wasn't serious about anybody. So the 19-year-old that I was 19, he must have been like 25 or 26, right? So, like, who in the hell ever, like, I don't know. And the other thing, but the best is this, okay? So let me just back up a little story. I hope he never watches my YouTube channel ever. Last call for the turtles. So I was wild. I'm not gonna lie. I was wild. And I didn't take any of it seriously. So I was singing in an opera company, and really Fibsville, maybe he would be. You never know. Gosh, you guys never know. I think I might have 2 fat quarters of this left. And I love this. You guys, I have it in red and I have it in black. I don't know how much I have in the red left, if I have any. I don't think I have any in the red, but I have the black and I like it. It's super cool. It's got, the poi pounder, the drum, the spearfish, the anthurium, the hooks, the petroglyph. It's really cool. So, okay. So when I was probably, this before he became a priest. You want a piece of the black and white? Okay. So I have one left, one fat quarter of this left. So must have been, my oldest daughter must have been 7. So 20 years ago, 20, she'll be 30. So 23 years ago, he found me. Okay. He found me, the priest, but he wasn't a priest then. He found me. He hired a private investigator to find me. Okay. Ready for this? This is so ridiculous. He hired a private investigator. Yes, Trish has a piece of the black. Kitty Jen has a piece of the black. And I have Leslie now has a piece of the black. And then I have one left. So he found me then. And I thought we were done then. He hired a private investigator. It was, you guys, I'm telling you, I was wild. I don't know what I did with this guy that he's still thinking about me 40, 50 years later. It's ridiculous. He found me then. I have one left of the black. If anybody, last call for the black. He hired a private investigator. My then husband. I'm too sexy for myself. Oh my God. Oh my God. So my then husband, ready for this? My then husband said to me, look, if anybody went to all that trouble to look for you, I mean, you should at least meet him for dinner. And I was like, because this is what I said to my then husband. I said, there's no reason I would ever want to see this guy. I mean, if my daughter, how old was I then? Yeah, it was my daughter's 29. She was 7, 23 years ago. What's 58 from 23? How old was I then? 35. So so figure that one out. Linda, you want a piece of the black? Sorry, I'm too busy talking about my ridiculous priest story. Okay, Linda. So anyway, so he found me then. He hired a private investigator, and my then husband was like, "How ridiculous! This guy. How much did it cost? Blah blah blah." And I said to him, "There's nothing. Why would I want to see him?" So at that point, I was 35. So what is 19 from 35? I mean, 17 years out of a relation. You know what I mean? 17 years. I hadn't seen him in 17 years. I was so wild. You guys have no idea. I was crazy ass wild. Okay. I'm so boring now, but I was crazy ass wild. So my then husband says, well, that's just rude. We spent all that money. Now, why would you ever encourage? I think I have 2 left of this. If anybody would like, I have 2 fat quarters of this. 2 left of this. They're $5 a fat quarter. And these are all plumerias, yellow and pink. So I messaged him. I must have he sent me his email and phone number and address. So I messaged him. Now, this was before 9/11, right? So I was fresh spirit. That's a good one. Which one's red on the bottom? What? Anyway, I don't know. So I messaged him and I said, I agreed to I went away for the summer. He messaged me before 9/11. Okay. And 9/11 happened. So after 9/11 happened, I messaged him because I felt bad. I had gone to Italy for the summer. I'd come home with my kids and my then husband and a whole bunch of friends. And so I had a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old at home. And I then messaged him after 9/11 because he was, at that time, I think he told me he was a nurse practitioner and he worked for the city of New York. And he had messaged me after 9/11 and said that, I guess he was in the fire department too or something. I don't know. How does the paramedic in that thing work? I don't know quite. Anyway, so it made me feel really bad. It made me feel like a jackass that I hadn't done anything. So I messaged him and I said I'd meet him for dinner or meet him for lunch or whatever. And the only time he could do it was this particular time. And my then husband was away. We're filming a movie. And I said, and he was like, Shelly, go. He's like, what could it hurt? Come on. He's probably fat and bald and whatever, and 9/11 and we lost a lot of friends and, and da-da-da-da-da. So I meet him at this place and you guys, it was like, he's like Italian. Okay. And his hair was like in like a pompadour kind of thing. Can you imagine? Right. I met him at a restaurant. His hair is in this like big pompadour. And we just sat there and talked and we had a wonderful evening. It was very nice and very whatever. He had a little too much to drink. I didn't drink a damn thing, not one thing. So, and he lived in Staten Island. If you know Manhattan, last call for the blue and whatever this one is, Plumeria Blue. And I have 2 available left. He lived in Staten Island. I lived in Manhattan. Okay. Do I have any available? I have 1. I think I might have 2 available of this. I know I definitely have 1. This was my favorite fabric. I used to buy so much of this, you guys. I don't know why I loved it so much. I might have 2 left of this. 2 of this. Do I have a picture of the dude? All right, let me see. Can I put a picture in the chat? How can I put a picture of him in the chat? Oh my God. Let me see if I can find a photo. Can you put a photo in the chat? Can you do that? Anyway, so this is him. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can get a picture of him in the chat. Okay, wait. I don't know. Can you put a picture in the chat? I don't know. So anyway, so I met him for dinner and everything. He had way too much to drink. And Staten Island's a drive. And I said, dude, you cannot drive. So I said, you can come back and sleep on my couch. Now, mind you, I have my daughter is like 7 or 8, I think she is at that point in time. My oldest daughter. Maybe she was 7. And I have a 2-year-old. And she was having a slumber party with another friend. And I had a friend from England visiting who was waiting with bated breath for me to get home to see if, to hear all about it. So I don't know if he has money. Let me see. Just show him on my computer. How do I do that? I don't know how to show him on my computer. Hang on. Let me see if I can find my phone. I know what I can do. Let me just email myself a picture of him on my phone and then I can show it to you. Okay. So then, hang on. That's what I can do. So then I said, well, you're more than welcome to whatever. So he comes back and my girlfriend is waiting. She's there and he is drunk as a skunk. Okay. You guys, he had this big old ass car. Okay. I had to drive it. And girls, the one thing you need to know about me, I can drive, but I don't love it. Like, it's not like I'm like, yeah, let me drive your big old ass SUV. This before he's a priest. Okay. And so then, all right, hang on. I'm going to send it to myself. So then my girlfriend's there and the kids are there. So the best part is this. When he came to pick me up, my daughter's best friend, said to him, my daughter's best friend, she must have been 7. The daughter's best friend was like 6. Valerie and Jude both want this one. Okay, wait. You guys wait. Let me get myself up here. Let me see if I can find the picture. So my daughter and her best friend answered the door when he came to pick me up. That's the part I forgot. And the little girl, she's so sweet. She just had her first child about a year ago. She said, "Who are you?" And she's like, and she's married. No, I don't think she knew married. She goes, she has a boyfriend. Okay, I'm sorry. So it was like ridiculous. So they gave him like stink eye and everything. So my girlfriend's still waiting there when I get back, and I come back with him, and he's drunk, right? And she's looking at me. Okay, so I'm like, here's your pillow. You can sleep on the couch, because my girlfriend's spending the night. She and I are sleeping in my bed, and the kids are in their room. So, okay, let me just look back. I'm sorry. I'm too caught up talking to myself. Okay, let's see. Jude and Valerie both want one of this. If you have, no, I have 2. I think I have 2 left. So Linda, it's just Jude and Valerie. Yeah, Jude and Val. Look, if I don't have it, I'll let you know. Okay. If I don't have it, I will let you know. If I don't have it, you won't get, if I have it, I'll give it to you. If I don't, I'll let you know. Because I still have some stuff that's in my room that I haven't dealt with. Okay. So back to the guy. So that one's gone. I have 2 left of this. If anybody wants any of this, 2 $5 fat quarters. And this one's a really beautiful petite. Okay. So wait, let me get back to the picture. So he is drunk. Okay, right? And my girlfriend and she's like, what did you do? I'm like, I couldn't let him drive home. I said, wouldn't it be better? I said, how horrible would it be if he died on the way home or whatever, right? You want a piece of this one, Leslie? So, okay, here's a picture of him when he was young. Like, this is when he sent me. This is when he was, I guess, in the Air Force or something. I know him. We sang in an opera company to him. Anyway, and this is a picture of him now as a priest. Can you see him? Yeah, if you can see him. Can you see him? Oh, was it blurry? Okay, wait. So, okay, let me look at it. So, he is handsome, but the best thing is, you guys want to laugh? He goes, when I met him for the dinner, you guys, I'm like, I don't even know why I'm meeting him, because honestly and truthfully, I mean, he was a very sweet guy. And I do remember, like, I mean, we had a fun time, but I was 19. Yeah, at this point, when I'm meeting him, 35. I'm like, yeah, no. So let me see. So Jane, okay, creative. Trish wants Jane. Let's see. Trish wants one. I'm just looking at and Janie. And if I have an extra one, Leslie, I'll give you one. But if I don't, I'll let you know. Okay. And I don't think I have any more of this. You guys, this was in the scrapping in the bottom of my pile, and I'll put Leslie ? Because Jamie had already gotten it earlier. If I have it, I'll give it to you. If you don't get charged for it, I didn't have it. So here I have one more fat quarter of this one left. And this is like, I love this. So wait, so he tells me when I first made him this was got yellow, lavender, oranges. Batiks are kind of cool. He says to me the first thing he says to me when we sit down is, I have all my hair. Like, who says that? I have all my hair. I have all my hair. Oh, Jenny, don't worry about it. Leslie's gotten a lot of my good treasures. Don't worry about it. You want a piece of this? Okay. I only have one left. If I have others, I will let you know. I have to just look in my my own. I have all my hair. Like, what the hell? Like, who says that to somebody? Hi, Laura. Who says I have all my hair? Okay. I'm like, what the hell? Anyway, he heard I thought he was bald, but I only said that to my ex-husband. I didn't say that to anybody else. So, you guys, if I have another piece of this, does anybody want a fat quarter of this? I don't know if I do or not, but if I'm gonna go look. Yeah, I have all my own hair. Anyway, so far I have APG, Penny, and Mary, but I don't know if anybody from here, because this was over at Kathy's channel. So I have all my hair. So we've had the date, we've gone to the dinner, and this is the best. This is the best part of it. Yeah, if I may have one available for anybody who wants this one. This is the best part. I ran into people that knew me with my child. Okay. So they're like, and knew my husband, and they're like, who is this? So I'm at like, oh my God, you guys, you know what I mean? You live in New York City, you don't run you don't run into anyone. Okay. We ran into him. So we're at my hair and all, right, Jude? Okay. So I just like, I was nice to him and everything. I still didn't understand like why he wanted to have dinner with me, but I'm like, okay, when you get like something from somebody that you haven't known for years, the first thing that came to my mind was he had hepatitis C and he was calling me, right? Because like, why would anybody look somebody up after 17 years? But now look at it now. He's still coming back. So he was sleeping on my couch. My girlfriend and I were giggling in the bed because she was staying with me because she was watching the kids and she wanted the juicy details of the date. And I had to tell her like how I ran into people that I knew. It was, you guys know it. Last call for this piece. If anybody wants one, if I have an extra one. Bless his cotton socks. Yes, Jude, his cotton socks. Okay. Oh my God. You guys, somewhere in the night, I hear some like commotions going on. And I guess he'd sobered up and he wanted to leave, which was fine with me. But I woke my girlfriend up and she's like, we're both wide awake. And, we have little kids and everything. And I'm like, what's going on? He goes, oh, I should really get home. And he goes, but I made this for you. And he hands me a CD. Now, you guys, I'm like, okay, what is this? Like, I'm thinking to myself, okay, as 19 years old, what are the chances of him making a video of me and him? Okay. What is the chances of that? I mean, I'm thinking, okay, the guy looks for me with the private investigator. He finds me. I'm thinking he's going to tell me I have hepatitis C. He doesn't say anything. He hands me a CD. And I'm like, okay. Exactly. I'm like, oh my God. Because I was like, I had to think back. You guys, I was really wild. Okay. I was wild. No, I was very wild. Are you ready for this? You ready for this? So he leaves. My girlfriend made him a cup of black coffee and he leaves and everything. Oh, and the other thing is he wore so much cologne. And one of my best friend's little girl goes, why are you wearing some stinky perfume? Do you not take a bath? Like the other thing, little kids are, they're so great. You guys, he sang me Frank Sinatra songs. And realize I was in an opera company with him. So ready for this? Hot diggity, dog diggity, boom, what you do to me, boom, a whole CD of songs and dedicated each one individually to me. You guys, my friends never gave me a minute of relief from it. Last call for this one. It was, you guys, it was hilarious. It was beyond anything I had ever experienced. Okay, so fast forward. He calls me, he writes me like a year ago. It was horrible. You guys, I have a whole yard of this. It's just a floral fabric. It's actually really nice cotton, but I haven't cut it. I haven't washed it. $5 fat quarter for anybody. Oh my God, you guys. I don't have that CD anymore. I really wished I did. If I did, I would play it for you and we could all pee in our pants. It was so, and you have to realize my girlfriend's English. My girlfriend is English, so she was like, she had never experienced anything like this, and she was like, so what exactly did you do 17 years ago that makes this guy, you want a fat quarter, Janie, that makes this guy want to come back? I was like, girl, I don't even remember. Okay, you guys, I was not a drug user. I very rarely drank, but I mean, I guess I must have been like, yes, you can have two. I have two left. Oh my God. So now here we go. Ready? So now we go. He contacts me like, I don't know if it's maybe a year ago he contacted me. I'm not quite sure. You want three? Okay. They're $5 a fat quarter. Okay. So it's a nice fabric. It's a really beautiful. I was making a floral patchwork quilt, and this is what I have left. So I guess I must have been. You guys, so he contacts me and he goes, so somehow or other, he remembered my ex-husband's last name and was stalking my children on Facebook. Because he's not my Facebook. Well, he's my Facebook friend now, but he wasn't then. Okay. Stalking my children on Facebook. And he's like, I see. You guys, I don't use my real last name on Facebook. I just don't. Okay. I think I have a couple more fat quarters of this if anybody wants any. I love this red fabric. Anyway, he writes me and he says, I see that you're single. Now, I don't know how he sees I'm single because I guess he's like stalked my kids and sees, I don't know how and I said, no, I said, I'm not actually. But I said, no, he writes me, do you remember me? And I'm like, the time he writes me, I don't think so. And then I go to his Facebook profile and I see he's a priest. I see he is a priest. I'm like, oh, this is even better. I have to call my girlfriend. She's back in London. I have to call her because we call him the hot diggity, right? Because of the Frank. Whoever sings hot diggity, dog diggity. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? So I said, well, no, I said, I'm not married, but I've had a partner for a good more than a decade. And he writes, happily. And I said, very. And then I said, what are you talking about? I said, you're a priest. I mean, I went on his Facebook. I said, you're a priest. And he said, well, I just think about you. And I'm like, oh, Lord. I'm like, what? Oh, Lord. I'm like, oh, my God. Oh, my God, you guys. So today he sends me my happy, what did I read it to you? My happy, what does he write? He write 9 years in the priesthood or something. Today is my 9th anniversary as a priest. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh my God. See, you guys, never dull in my life. Anybody want a piece of this beautiful cotton Hawaiian fabric? It is beautiful. This is what you would see on your furniture here. You can ask Val. Oh my God. Trish, me and you too. But I'm just saying, seriously, I said, you were a priest. I said, you guys, I was really tactful. I said, I'm so flattered. And I said, thank you for thinking of me all these years. And he, not only did he say that, he says, I've been praying for you. I said, man, I can use all the prayers I can get. And I really appreciate it. And I said, thank you so much. You guys, I was like, oh my God. You want 2 of these? Okay. Yeah, I do have extra because you guys, this didn't happen to be one of my favorites. Recovering Catholics here. You guys. So he was like, I said, I was honest. I said, so how would this work? Because I was like thinking, what the hell is this? Like, how does this work? I said, you're a priest. He said, well, obviously I would leave the priesthood. But he said, but this is the best part. But we would have to be married. And I was like, dude, I'm like, oh, yeah. I said, so what would you do for a living? Like, I mean, I don't know what priests do for a living. I mean, he was a nurse practitioner before, I thought. He says, well, I'm a neuropsychology, something, nurse practitioner, la, 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 la. And I was like, okay. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, whatever. You guys, this is not hard. It's like, okay. I'm like, I can't deal. Okay. I cannot deal. I cannot deal. I cannot deal. I was like, oh my God. I told Blake, he was like, you're just a hot mama. I said, I'm a hot mess. Okay. I am a hot freaking mess. I have 2 pieces of this one left. Trish, you got one, so don't try to buy it again. I love this, you guys. I don't know why I love it so much, but I do. I think it's the metallics. You guys, I am like the worst. It was all I could do not to laugh. And thank God, I didn't see him in person. You know what I said to him? I said, what in the hell is wrong with you? You guys, you know me. What you see is what you get. I said, what in the hell is wrong with you? I said, how old are you? I said, I'm 58. I'll be 58 this year. How old are you? He must be like 65 or close to it. I said, what is wrong with you? I'm like, oh my God, you guys. I'm like, I'm exactly. I was like, what the hell, man? I was like, yeah. I told Blake, he was like, well, Shelly, like, I don't know anything. I said, I know this is insane. And oh my God. So that was May. Today's my 9-year anniversary as that's what I woke up to. Okay. So I was totally off all day long. But if you guys want some really good bargains, go over and watch Kathy's World and check out all the cool stuff. I mean, Malia had some great things. Christy Biddleson has some great things. And Aaron had some great things. Kathy did. It was awesome. And Curly, too. You don't have an ex-boyfriend. Now he's an ex-boyfriend, too. Oh, my God. You guys, I called my girlfriend in England, and she goes, well, what did you expect? I mean, she said he did sing you 12 tracks of Frank Sinatra. Anybody that's willing to go to that much work, she goes, what did you think? I said, and she and I laughed so hard. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, I don't know. I was wild, but not priest wild. I mean, seriously. So crazy, ridiculous. So last call for this one. I love it so much. I don't know why I do, but I just do. I do not know. If I was really going to get into some heavy duty quilting, I'd totally jump on it. Isn't it crazy? You guys, I don't know what the hell. It's like, what's wrong? First of all, what is in somebody's mind? Think that somebody's going to remember them a trillion years later? Okay, guys, one piece of this available, and this is a really nice batik. The shades that you see on the screen, it's much more muted than what you see. He dreams of hearing me say, oh God, probably. Oh my God, Rhonda, it's like, how stupid. I mean, how stupid. You guys, can I tell you, I virtually have 0 memories of anyone that I really dated. I mean, I'm friends with somebody that I dated when I was 18, 19, and we're friends. But like not the kind of like I mean, you want a piece? I have one left. Awesome, Janie. So I'm just like, whatever. But I don't really, do you guys really remember people that you dated back then? I don't. I do not. I do not. I do not remember anybody that I dated like that. I don't. Yeah, it's not. Okay, I have one of this. It looks like Leslie got one, Trish got one, and Leslie, Trish. I must have one left. And it's a beautiful, it's the cranes. It's blue. Nope, spent most of my life at the moment. You guys, I don't like somebody goes, oh, when I was 19, I was doing this. Okay, you guys, what I remember when I was 19, this is what I remember. When I was 19, I was in college in New York City. I was also singing an opera company on the side and had a job at a real estate office. My mom was hit by a drunk driver. That's what I hid. And she ended up being fine, but she was sick for several years. So then I took on a second job so I could help support my sister in high school. That's what I remember. Do I remember the guys I dated? No. Did I date that many? No, but I wasn't. When I dated, I guess I was a little wild. Okay. Yeah, I remember a couple people and the rest are a blur. Exactly. It's got, yeah. I don't remember much of a lot of things. So last call for the cranes. I have one of this left. One fat quarter. The fat quarter is 18 by 21 inches, if anybody wants to know. And I'm drinking exciting diet orange soda. All our kids get on funny. It's like, I think that's great, Jude. I only have one left of this, so one fat quarter. Um, you know, I think that for me, it's you've been married for 17 years. Well, Rhonda, I was married for 20 years, and I've been with my current partner now 12. Okay. So I'm not, okay, maybe I was wild when I was younger, but once I get married and whatever, I mean, and newsflash, the really stupid thing is I didn't date anyone. Like I married my husband. Maybe how old was when I got married? It's been like 26 or 27, maybe when I got married. Maybe 26. No, I was younger than that. I don't remember. But the point being is that I didn't even date. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, dated him, married him. Do you know what I'm saying? And then when he and I broke up, I met Blake, and that was it. So I mean, there was no like I couldn't. The last time I went on a date, like what I would consider like a date, was probably with my first husband, and that was like whatever 30 something years ago. Your husband graduated the year you were born. Wow. You've been married 41 years, Rhonda? That's awesome. Oh my God. I was like, yeah. Okay, last call on the cranes. On the cranes. Last call on the cranes. Penny, Mary, Trish. I think I have one piece available for this blue. Because it looks like I wrote Trish got some, Penny got some, Mary got a fat quarter, and I have one available. This is like a really deep sort of purpley blue with gold, hibiscus, palm trees, Hawaiian Islands. You guys, it's just too much. It's just like, yeah. So you guys we got my priest story. How many of you can say that you once dated a priest? How ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, my life is never dull. Never, never dull. You're the finance department and you had a non-date. You know what? The same with me and Blake. Honestly, Blake and I met. We were friends for many years. And honestly, you guys, my head is not into the men attractor thing. If I have plenty of men friends, but none of them do I like have an attraction to. I was friends with him for a number of years. And when I got separated from my husband and moved to Hawaii, Blake happened to be he came here for something. I don't remember. And he looked me up, but it wasn't like and you know what? You guys, I wasn't even sure like I wanted to even have a relationship, because when you have kids, it's kind of hard when you have kids. My kids were not easy. Last call on Blue, Hawaii. It even has the Hawaiian Islands. I love this one. Anyway, I was in. So I mean, we didn't really go on a date. I mean, we went out to dinner, but I mean, we really didn't date. It was kind of like, I have children. I'm not interested in being in a fly by night relationship. If we want to, I didn't even know if I wanted to be in a relationship. If you've ever been divorced, it's like for me, it was not a walk in the park or whatever. To have my former whatever, I wouldn't have even called him a boyfriend. It's like, that's so stupid, you guys. I mean, sure, if somebody had mentioned that opera company to me, I might have gone like, oh yeah, I remember him. But that's it. Okay, last call for that one. I don't think I have. I know I've showed you guys this, but I have them in a pile here. So I have 2 available and the maroon pineapple. For me, I'm kind of an all or nothing, and I'm not like, and I'm certainly not a person that even though I may have been wild, I did wild, spontaneous. I was spontaneous. Ah, oh, Jude, how beautiful. You guys, I was wild and spontaneous in my youth. I was adventurous. I did all kinds of crazy things. You want the blue one, Trish? Okay, I'll go back and give you the blue one. You already got the blue one, girl. You already have one of the blue one. Trish, Penny, and Mary. I have one available. You got the blue one. So for me, it's just like, it was just too funny. I'm sorry, guys. My life. This is what's been going on in the midst of all my stuff. But I did finally do some Christmas shopping today, which I felt really proud of myself, because for my daughter, my teenage daughter, because I was feeling a little guilty. I'm definitely not going to get to Asheville to put up a Christmas tree. You want 2 of the blue one? Oh, okay. I'm not going to get to Asheville I'm not going to put up a Christmas tree. I know I'm not going to do that. Okay. I'm not going to put up a Christmas tree. I am not going, it's just not enough time, but I did get her some things today, and Blake said that I know we must have some Christmas wrapping paper somewhere in this house. He said, well, let's just wrap them all and stick them in our suitcase, and you know what I mean? And take them. And then that way we get there and she'll have Christmas. And I said to him, please. And I even told my sister and my other family members, I said, I'm not doing Christmas cards. I'm not doing anything. I said, I can't. I just can't. I said, maybe we can pretend it's Christmas in February or March or April or something else. Right? So it's what it is, you guys. It is what it is. But it's, you guys, today was like, that's what I woke up to. But the priest and we don't even know where our cars are. Well, our cars did make it to the West Coast, but we don't know if they're even getting on a transport to be to the East Coast by the end of the month. We doubt it. It's awesome. I share my past. You can relate. Girls, please. And I was like to him, when he wrote me a year ago, I was like, dude, I'm going to be 58 this year. You must be like 65. Like, why are you, and you're a priest. Like, what the heck? Okay, last call for the red pineapples. I'm going to look for those Christmas stockings. I think Blake mailed them to I think we put them in our stuff to take so you guys can see them. I had them in every different color of Hawaiian fabric, and I loved it, and my kids loved it. Because my life is like, you guys, it is what it is. So I know I have 2 pieces of this available if anybody wants. Yeah. So what I want for Christmas is for me to be in Asheville for me to have found a school for my daughter, we don't even want to get talking about that crap. That is like big crap. The school I thought I was going to send her to suddenly doesn't have any spaces. So that's okay. And so that I'm going to have to deal with. And then I don't know. It's like I have a lot of different things. It's just, you guys know, it is what it is. Last call for red pineapples. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kathy got one. No, Kitty got one. Kitty Jen, Leslie, 1, 2, 3, 4. It says I have 2 more fat quarters of this. I don't know if anybody wants it. It's really beautiful with the grays. These are gray tones. I don't know if you can really see it. Girl, I may homeschool the rest of the year, but her whole thing is she finally, since I doubt anybody, Val can probably speak up to this, but other than that, it's very hard being a lighter shade of brown child in Hawaii. She has only gone to school here. She is in the 9th grade. She finally feels like she has a clutch of friends, and I'm sure she doesn't want to leave. But on the other hand, she was the reason we pushed between Blake and her dad, and Blake's dad and her. She said, I want a different experience. And I understood that. And so, did you get this? Who got this? I'll tell you who got this. Kitty, Jen, Leslie, APG, and Trish. Sorry. Yes, Trish got this one. I didn't know if this is the one Linda wanted. Remember, she said she wanted the one with and we thought it was this one, but I'm not sure. So I get it. I'm like, I can't imagine. I mean, it's just hard. Hawaii public schools are very difficult anyway. At least, I don't know about Oahu, but at least here in Maui, like she comes home every day talking about kids beating each other up and just, and so, yeah, I want her to have friends. I don't want her to feel like, yes, leaving friends is hard, but she was the reason. Jude, she was the one that came to me at the end of 8th grade last year crying, saying, I want a different experience. And all my my older daughters went to boarding school. My middle daughter went to high school here 1 year, came to me and said, I want to go to a more rigorous academic program. And you can't remember now. I just didn't know if this is the one you want. So I have 2 fat quarters of this one, if anybody wants any. So I wanted her to have, and you guys, she has something called auditory dyslexia. Do you guys know what that is? You think half the year homeschooling? Well, I may try it. She has auditory dyslexia. So that means like you have to make sure like she needs to see something written down and you need to speak it to her. And then you need to ask her, did she understand it? Because sometimes like you can go, hey, the sunscreen's in the cabinet on the left, and she'll walk the complete other direction to that side. Yeah. So, I mean, anyway, it took us a long time to figure out what she had because she's really smart, but it's like, okay, what's going on? You know about auditory? I didn't know anything about auditory dyslexia. So, I mean, I don't think they hear jumble, or I don't exactly know how it works, but, we've been working with her. She has really good grades. She really tries hard. And, before the pandemic, she was thriving. Since the pandemic, we went to school a year and a half, or almost a year. We went half of her 7th grade year, all of her 8th grade year, except maybe the last quarter of school or last few weeks of school online. And then, she's been going back to school this year. She's got good friends. She doesn't want to leave, but I mean, she does and she doesn't. She says it's like a toss up, so I get it. Last call on the vibrant orange and gray Hawaiian fabric with some plumerias and yep. This one I love too. These are all cotton. I think there was only one that wasn't 100% cotton. I don't know if I've shown you guys everything, but I think I have. But I'll let me see. I think I might have one piece of this left. It looks like Kitty Jen and APG got Jamie got 2 pieces, APG got 1, and I think I might have 1 fat quarter left. You guys, if I don't have it, I won't. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to put it on your thing. Your son did, and he's better now. He's 35. You guys, it's so hard. Who is Sweetheart SH? You have to tell us who you are. These are $5. You have to make sure you guys send me all your info. Some people have bought things from me, and I don't get their info, and I don't want to. I don't. I'm not going to be here that much longer. So, Sweetheart SH, send me your info. Diana, your name is Diana. Nice to meet you, Diana. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let me see what else I could tell you. So you can really just enmesh yourself in my crazy ridiculousness, right? 1 for Val, 2 for... Okay. Do you guys want to see this kind of funny Christmas, this funky Christmas Hawaiian themed fabric? I think I have 3 fat quarters of this. This is Hawaiian. This is like got mermaids wearing lace, pineapples in a chest. These are fun. I love making gift bags out of these. So let's see what else can I tell you out of my ridiculousness. Let's see. Besides the priest who is telling me happy congrats, whatever he's saying. It is cute. I tried to buy some every year. I didn't buy any this year, although I wished I had it. I didn't buy any this year. I try to buy some every year because it comes around Christmas time. And when you wanted to make, like, especially if I was like selling it, like I sell most of my jewelry through stores, I've just received a lot of it, all of it back. I'm not going to sell anything when I'm not living here. Not at least not here. I would make like little gift bags for them. So say I gave a store 20 necklaces, I'd make 20 little gift bags. Yes, you sent me pictures of your tattoos. Those are awesome. You guys, I'm too chicken to get a tattoo. I had 3 C-sections. I feel like I got enough of a. I feel like I paid my dues enough. Yeah, this one's cute. It's got like the coral is like about the ornaments or whatever. You guys, I will do some Hawaiian journal kits when I get to North Carolina. I know I saved some fabric for the spines of the Hawaiian journal kits. But I don't know what I saved myself. I just remember thinking, okay, I have enough if I put it in there. So I did that, and I will try to put them all together so everybody gets a mix of it. Girls, I'm not my kids. I went with my kids to get their tattoos, and that was enough. Okay, last call on this one. I have this one, which is like hula dancers, octopus with the black background, aloha, and it's a like little postcards in a black background. If anybody's interested in that, say hey. Then I also have, you guys can just tell me. So we'll just do this one's like A. Anybody wants a fat quarter of A? We'll do this one as B. Anybody wants a fat quarter of B? And this one's really cute. We'll just see. This one has like, it has mochi. It has marshmallows. It has, this one's cute. Tiki torches, palm trees, gingerbread men. My favorite one is the Santa one with the The Santa on the surfboard. I had a great red pattern Santa on the surfboard, but I don't have it anymore. I looked for it. I don't know where. And then this is to and from. These are to and from tags. And they have like Santa with a ukulele, surfboards, hula dancers, mele kalikimaka. Guys, let me know if anybody. You want one of A, B, C? You want one of D2, Val? You want A and B? Okay, wait. Let me just do this. I'm like, guys, I was just trying to get it done. Hang on. Let me just go. Let me go. Let me go. Leslie wants A and B. And Val. And Val. And you want D too? Okay. And Val wants C. You guys, this doesn't mean to anything probably to anybody, but if you live here, it does, especially because they're so whimsical and they're not every year. I'm kind of mad. Like, I didn't realize when I first moved here that I couldn't. You guys, you think you're like at Michael's or something like that, right? And you can get something and you can come back and get it again. And I'm like, but you just can't here. Not because you don't want to. You just can't. Trish, I love you, girl. Big hugs. I love you, and I hope you feel better. You are in my prayers, girl. You're in my prayers. Okay, Val wants this one. And then, Leslie, you want D? If I can find any, I had this so cute. It was red with Santa on surfboards, but I don't know where. Guys, I thought I bought, at the time, I thought I bought like 15 yards of it, and I can't find it to save my life. So there you go. Obviously, if I did, I don't know what I did with it. Trish, we love you, and we want you to feel so much better. You're in my prayers. I can't wait to see what you make with all the stuff you got. So Val wants a D. Leslie, do you want D? Let me see. Leslie said it's so cute. Oh, good night, Trish. Let's see. Leslie wants D too. So Leslie. So I have A, B, C, and D, and then I have you for A, B, and D. Is that correct, Leslie? And anybody else for our Hawaiiana, our Christmas Hawaiiana? I will find my Christmas stockings when I get to Asheville and show you guys. They came out so cute. Okay. The kids have used them every year for 12 years. But I made it out of like that plumeria fabric that you saw, but they had it in all different colors. So our Christmas stockings were like orange and pink. And okay, last call on this Christmas Hawaiiana. All right. I'm going to show you guys let me see what else I have. I have a couple of other things, but not a lot. Okay. I don't know who's calling me. It's so funny. And you guys, after I cut it all up, if I have anything left, I will come back. I have this pink pineapple fabric. It's like pink and gold and white pineapple fabric. And I think I have 3 fat quarters of it. It's the priest. No, it was Blake telling me he was going to get some water. Did I tell you guys how crazy he is? He like does this water distillery. Didn't I tell you about Blake and his water distilling? Oh my God. So when they were selling our house, not the one we live in now, but the last one, when we had to move, I have 3 available if anybody wants any. Anyway, so he had his water distillery in our garage. And you guys, it's quite a whole ordeal. He has it like in this big, huge vat. He puts in alkaline water into this big vat, and then it drains through this machine that makes it really hot. It can get super hot. And then it gets down into this enormous, he calls it I think it's called a charboy. And a charboy is a big glass thing that they distill beer in or whatever. And it goes into this big thing. It's like, I don't know, 5-gallon or bigger glass jar. And then after it's cool and everything, he pours it into whatever our water things in the kitchen. Well, when they were showing our house, everybody wanted to touch it, and he had it on. You guys can really hurt yourself with it. And I said to the realtor, I said, you got to have somebody out here. I said, it was ridiculous. I said, you got to have somebody out here. They're going to get burned. I mean, everybody's so nosy. They're going to look at a house. Who goes into somebody's garage to look at that? So ridiculous. Anyway, so crazy. Last call for pink pineapple. It's okay if nobody buys it because I love it. I like my own pineapple stuff. Okay. The only other thing that I actually prepared, well, I have a couple things. I don't know if you guys want to see them or not. Let's see. I have. Anybody want to see? Anybody up for the German magazines? I had the German language magazines. They were $2 each. If anybody wants any. I have. Just trying to look and see what I had that I had out for myself. I have a whole lot of. You love this one, Jamie? You can have a piece of it. I'm moving to Asheville. So I had these 5 or 6 cross-stitch magazines. Any takers for $3? The whole lot. They're like from, I'll tell you what they're from. And they have good patterns in them. 1994. I don't know when this one is. It says December 31st, but it doesn't have a year. Sure. This one has December 30th with no year, but I could probably look it up and find it. This one is July 2009, March 2011, and this one is 2013. Yeah, these were, what's cool, what I like, I'll just say what I use them for. I usually take them apart and put them in my junk journals because, look, they have some really cool patterns, or I make envelopes with them. But that's what I do. But you know, you guys do what you do. You know, I take them apart and use them in my junk journals. And this one's got some cute patterns in it. It's got, one of them has like, they all have cute patterns in them, but one of them has like a sampler, which I loved. This one has the Irish blessing. This one says home is where the beach is. This one had a sampler. I loved it. These are cool. Yeah, this one has a sampler in it. Yep. 6 for $3. And I don't know, let me see if I can find my German ones. And I'll show you the couple of books I have. And then I have a couple ledger packs. I don't know if you guys are up for some ledger packs, but I have that. Last call on the cross stitch magazines. You like my envelopes made from Hawaiian magazines? I do too, Linda. That I will miss. I mean, hopefully I'll take enough with me, but I just like them made out of all kinds of weird stuff, stuff that people may not think about. But you guys know me. If it's trashy and I can craft with it, I will. If it's trashy and I can craft with it, I will. Last call. Okay, guys, I have 3 Bibles. So somebody's going to say, why do you have 3 Bibles? Well, because when I was teaching classes, people would come in faith journal. And if I made them available, some of these are all perfectly intact, but, people could take what they wanted. This one is called, this was from it says it was dated. Let's see. Sorry, let me find the date on it. It's called The Book of Common Prayer. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't. MD. This is like Roman numeral. You guys, I'm like not the Roman numeral person. Let me tell you what it is. Let me go. MD CCC CL L. One. Let me see what it is in Roman numerals. Here we go. This is, that can't be right. MD, CCC. No, there's 4 C's. You guys, this is what.
Makes it 1950.
So this book, this one's from 1950. And it has all kinds of, it has a little thing on the front of it. And this one's $5 for the first me, and it's worn. It looks beautiful, though. You know, the Book of Common Prayers. This is a Bible, the Revised Stanford Version by Nelson. But look what this one has in it. This one's cool. Let me tell you what the year is. This one's 1952. But look what whoever had this Bible, look what they did. They put like Exodus, and they put like all these Levi. Look at them. They're all, you know, Leviticus. And then look at this Numbers. And they put all these like tabs on this Bible. So this one will be, the small one's 5. The bigger one's 7. For anybody. And don't, yeah, for my priest, right? This is the Bible for the priest. I'm not going to tell you the priest's name. We're not going to talk about his name. Hey, Miss Shauna. This one's 1950. And this one is, what did I tell you this one was? Guys, I can't even remember. This one is 1952. It said 46 and 52. So the small one's 5, the medium one's 7. And wait, the large one is 30. Here, hold on. Hey, Blake, will you help me take this out? I can't take it out by myself. I can't from where I'm sitting.
Want to move the other? Keep those there? Or?
No, I want you to take it out of the box. And this big one is 30. So the big one is
excellent.
Is it mint condition? Comes in a box.
Show the box.
The box has a beautiful.
It's a Michelangelo painting.
It has a Michelangelo painting. The Washburn College Bible.
It just has a little bit of wear on the.
The box has wear, but the Bible doesn't. Okay, come move it. You're right in the middle. You're right in the middle of the thing.
That's the wear in the box.
So, and this one is from 19. Oh my gosh, where did we find the date on this one? Do you remember?
It's in there.
I know it's in here, but I don't know where.
Turn the page. Let's make sure you look at the pages.
Yeah.
It's back on this page. If you go back again, you already passed it, I guess. It's on those front pages.
It isn't.
Read. I can't see with my glasses.
It's not. I'm reading it.
Okay, next page. Copyright.
1980. Sorry. So this one's 1980. This one's an enormous Bible, and it's beautiful.
It's the Oxford.
Shelley, do I still have this cross-stitch magazines? Yeah, Kitty Jen, I do. You want those for $3? You can totally have them. You want the small one, Elaine? It's beautiful. You guys, when I get to Asheville, I will look through. You guys, I have saved many a Bible and prayer book. I have some really beautiful old prayer books. I love stuff like this. So once you guys get to know me and know me about me, even though I'm wild at moments, the woo-woo. Did he say I can't see with my glasses on? No, he said I can't.
I got the wrong glasses.
He has the wrong glasses on. Kitty Jen, you want put those cross-stitch magazines away. Those are for Kitty Jen. They're really cool. I'm telling you guys, I collect the weirdest stuff for myself. Okay, Elaine got the small Common Book of Prayers. And then I have the Bible I think these are really cool. Okay, I'm sorry. I think these are so cool with all the tabs. Like, who's ever had a Bible with tabs? Not me. I think it's cool, especially if you wanted to faith journal or anything like that. But this really big Bible is probably the biggest treasure. I feel like, I don't know, it's so beautiful, and it's
the Oxford University.
It's Press. The Oxford University Press Bible.
Washburn College Bible.
Yeah, the Washburn College Bible. And the pages are super nice, but the print is big. So it's a beautiful one.
If you wanted to put her name on these, that's what I was
yeah.
Back to you.
I'm going to hang on a second. Look how nice the font is in here. The pages are really nice too. This one's a beautiful Bible. You guys, if I ever get to all of my collection, what's hard is that every time I open up a new bin, I find more stuff, and then I'm like, ugh. Then I try to get happy about it, and I go, somebody else will love it just as much as I do. And so, yeah. I love you, Val. Oh, girl, I hope you do. I keep telling her we like her weird and well. Oh my God. Were you here for the priest story, Shannon? I don't think anybody can top that for my ridiculousness. I am ridiculous all on my own right. Okay. Val is moving from Oahu to Arizona, and I'm moving from Maui to North Carolina. So it is a big deal when you move from the middle of the ocean. It is a really big deal. It is a big chore, packing up your meds. So last call on my beautiful Bibles. I love them. This big one is so beautiful. It's heavy, but it's beautiful.
Really nice embossing on the front there.
It is really nice embossing. The whole book is nice.
It's got the gold on the top.
Today we're all ridiculous. Oh my God. Missed my priest story, Sean. It was so... Oh my God, you guys. Look, it has gold on the top.
You can't see, you're not pushing it towards
I'm not pushing it toward you. There you go. Oh, hang on a second. Let me put it in front of the camera. He says, yes, you can.
It's gold at the top.
It's gold at the top. There we go. Your dogs are acting crazy. Apparently it's wrestling hour. Oh no. Oh, Jen, it's harder than that because I've got to put everything. It's packing it all up. Okay, so last call for my beautiful 2 Bibles. I may have more because Blake is always going through my stuff and finding more stuff. It's so crazy. Valerie's going to Arizona. I know, bad we can't carpool. Well, she's on a different island than I'm on. This one's really nice, though. It looks like it was very loved. The Revised Stanford version by Nelson. It looks like it was really loved and really used. This would be the perfect faith journal. It would be the perfect faith journal. Okay, let me show you my ledger packs, and then you guys can say yes or no. I don't have a ton of them. I mean, I don't know exactly how many I can make because I made them for my class that I was teaching. I just have random papers left, so I'd have to put them together. But this is what I've put together. I got to find my tape measure. Do you know where my tape measure went? Hey, Blake, can you get me my, I think I left it.
I left it on your desk.
It's up. I know, but I took it up there.
Little teeny one?
Oh, no, here it is. Okay.
Yeah,
So here we go.
There's the little-
This one has 3 folios of the Order of the Eastern Star, and these are blank. Okay. So they're intact. And their pages are numbered. Okay. And then this comes in 1 pack. And I'm going to ship it, unless you tell me it's okay to fold it, I'm going to ship it flat because I like them that way. So it has 3 folios of the Eastern Star. This one is from 1926. It has 3 folios, and I think this was a milk company. I don't know. It has 3 folios, and these are heavy. You guys, the paper on them is nice. It's heavy. It's not like flimsy. So you'll get 3 folios of this, and they're still intact, and they have writing on them. So the Eastern Star doesn't have writing, but the folios from the milk company has writing, and these were written in pencil from 1926. And then you get 1 really large folio, and I don't know what this was from, but it's big. So I'll tell you how big it is, and I'll measure all of them for you. So this one is 18 1/4 by 11, and then it has a page that's almost 3/4 that in the folio in the back. So you'll get 1 of those, and then you'll get 3 of these, and these are 3 folios of these, and that is, I'll measure that for you. That is 15 by 6 1/2. And then you get 3 of these that aren't written on, but would be greatly and beautifully coffee dyed or tea dyed. And these are 14 by 8 1/2. And so the whole pack is $7. So I have quite a few, so let me know. So that gives you 7 folios. This one I love. I don't know. I love the best. Yeah, this one I love the best. This one's from 1915. Sorry, guys, I'm not up on it. I made these for when I taught my class, so I still have the papers taken apart, and the handwriting is really nice. Okay, wait, you guys are going too fast for me. I gotta get a pad. Like, will you hand me a pad? I don't know what I did with mine. Guys, if you saw my desk, it looks like a fabric explosion. These are so nice. You guys, I'm going to save a couple for myself, but I can't keep everything. Hold on, let me just write it down. These are actually really beautiful. Can you find me I don't know what I did with my pad. It might be in the living room. Just find me a blank piece. Just hand me a piece of paper. That's awesome. Thank you. So, and I'm going to mail them to you flat like this, you guys. Blake's already laid it out, because unless you say otherwise, because he's already measured out the cardboard. My biggest thing before I even put them out was, did we have the cardboard? Because I want you to get them as they are, you know? So that's why. So you're going to get them flat packed, okay? All right, let me write down who wanted them. Okay, hold on, let me get it. Let's go.
$8.90.
So Kitty, Jenny, it doesn't matter. Kitty, Jen, wants one. Hey, Riri, how are you, girl? One. Mary Marlowe. How are you, Miss Mary? Liz, you want two? Awesome. Leslie, you want one? Tell Mr. Huddy's your favorite person. Wait till you get your wallpaper books, Shauna. He packed those wallpaper books, you guys. He's like the king of packing, okay? He is the king of packing. I'll tell you what. For anybody that buys 3, I'll make it 3 for 19. How does that work? 3 for 19. So that would make them how much each? Right, guys, it's like 19 divided by 3. That would make them $6.30 each. You want me to fold yours in half, Leslie? Okay, so I'm going to write Ken fold. Anybody that buys 3 for 20, let me know. Laura, you know what? Rolling them doesn't make it any better as far as postage, because I don't have any tubes. So, yes, finding Shippo is definitely, Shauna, you have no idea. Okay, so let me just tell you the deal with Shippo. They will change your rate if you don't. He had to do a whole thing, got on customer service, argued with them. You know, so he's like, you'll take a third one, Liz? Okay. If I will, some of you guys have got a whole bunch of stuff. I've let you know exactly what shipping is. We don't charge you a penny more, or for a box, or for anything else. It is what it is, right? Yeah, he found Shippo. I hadn't heard of Shippo either, but he was bound and determined, because I usually use Pirate Ship. But Pirate Ship was like some crazy, I don't know what it was. And the post office was even more. And then I don't know what happened, but he went on, he found Shippo, and then he called their customer service, and he dealt with a whole bunch of stuff they had and did and what have you. Yeah. He knows how to pack things. Like, I couldn't do it if it wasn't for him. I really couldn't do it. I could not do it. You guys, I've loved and hoarded these. I have some other ledgers, but I already mailed them to myself when I thought we had to be out of here by the end of, but I found these other ones that I guess I had them already, made them in packs for my class. And so this is what I had in the packs. The hard part is packing. That's why I can't just keep selling until I'm done. Like, I have to do my class. I'm teaching a class, so we're leaving here on Friday. I'll be on the Big Island Friday night, all day Saturday night, Sunday, and then I'm coming home Sunday night. Oh, I don't care, Val. Girl, you know I don't care. And then Monday, I take the dogs to be vetted, the dog and the cat to be vetted. And if the dog doesn't have any issues, then I guess it'll be fine. We're going to try to get out of here on Wednesday. But I don't I honestly don't think we'll get out of here till Thursday or maybe even Friday. We may even fly out on Christmas Eve because so if I do anything next week, which I don't think I will, but if I do anything, it would be on Monday or Tuesday. But then that means I would either have to have it already in a packing envelope to ship. But I don't know. Oh, I do have one more piece of fabric. I'm sorry, guys. I was like, Blake was like pointing out to me because I had it next to me. So these pieces I'm going to sell by the half yard. Did everybody? Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Envelopes are easier. But girls, you know what? If I had been so smart, I wasn't smart. Okay, I was kind of going through my own craziness, like freaking out, like I don't know, like not my normal self. But I was really going through it with myself, and it was like if I had really thought about it, I could have been doing this for a long time, but I wasn't. I think I was in denial. Okay. Not denial of leaving, but denial of getting rid of my stuff. And that's, it's okay, But I did what I could. I did the best I could. I did all I could. And I was good with like how I let go. I have one more book. I tried to pick out the books I was saving for me. This is called Bread Electric, but I'm going to show you why I got it. This would be the best, or why I've kept it. This would be, I think, the best journal or glue book. Like, look. Would it not be like great to just glue on top of this? And this is $3 for the first me, this bread book. What about for you? Oh, do you want envelopes are easier for you? Yeah, I get it. It is a process. And I really, first of all, I appreciate you ladies more than you know because it's made it easier for me. I don't know why I'm so much more invested in all of these things that anybody else might deem as not being cool or why would you keep that or whatever. But you guys get me. And Blake was like so sweet. He said to me last week, he goes, it's taken me a long time. And he's so supportive. You guys, right down to like, like if he eats lunch somewhere and they have the cool napkin, he'll ask him for a second one or whatever. Well, Linda, thank you. I love you, girl. But he said to me, he goes, it would be like, he goes, your supplies to you would be like somebody asking me to get rid of my oil pigments. And he said, I couldn't do it. And he said, the fact that you're able to do it. You said you admitted you're procrastinating your craft room because you're running out of time and said, take it all. Yeah, it's been so hard. I don't know. It's been emotional. It's like so weird how this stuff can tie itself to you or you tie yourself to it, right? How you tie yourself to it. You want 2 more ledger packs? Mary, they're actually really amazing. I'm telling you. I was so happy, and you should have seen my class when they were like when I made them for them, they would eat it up. That was the only thing I wouldn't let them take home because you know how hard it was. I didn't get them here. I had to get them to buy them from somebody else. And so if you wanted to actually have like really cool ledger sheets, you'd have to buy them from somebody. So I would let them take my books. I would even let them take some of my fabric. I would let them take all kinds of die cuts and all that stuff. I just wouldn't let them take. Yes, it's a really good deal. I just wouldn't let them take. 7 folios for $7 or $19 for 3 packs. That's like 21 folios. You can turn around and sell them for more than that. So last call on this. Last call on my bread book. I may make a glue book out of it myself. Okay, I'll show you a couple pieces of fabric, and I don't know how much I have of this, but this one's going to be $4 a fat quarter or $8 a half yard. And you guys, let me turn it around. And I don't know how much of it I have, but I did make a Paris journal with it. So I did make a Paris journal. It's got the Eiffel Tower It's got Paris. And the reason why is because I think you really do need a half yard to be able to like cut it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the repeat. So, and it's 100% cotton. So it's $8 a half. It's going to be $4 a fat quarter, $8 a half yard. This one's really nice. Can you see it? It's got the Eiffel Tower. I would tell all of you guys to get at least a half yard of it because you're going to want it. It has like the bird cage. It has the Paris stamp. It has a postcard. Do you know what I mean? It has a postcard. I would tell you to get a half yard. Don't put them as fat quarters. Put it as $8 a half yard because you'll be happier if you get it. Then you'll be able to cut it where you want it to make it as you want it. Does that make sense? If I'm making any sense at all. But I have to tell you, I love this fabric. It's 100% cotton. Half yard's $8. Val, you know what? We are going to get together. Jen, you want some? Val, when you get to Arizona, I love to go to. I have a really good friend in Arizona, and I don't know how far. How far are you from Sedona? You want some, Elaine? Okay, Kitty Jen, half. I'm only telling you to do it because of the repeat of the pattern, not because I'm trying to like, oh yeah, you know, it's like, it's a nice one. I got it as upholstery fabric too, but I sent it to myself. You took some to Arizona and put them under. Aww. Val, I love you. I can't even, girl. I've had such a. When I get to Asheville, I'll show you this as upholstery fabric. I have it as upholstery fabric, and it is big. It is really big, and it's really canvasy. Hey, David. Three hours from Sedona. Oh, good girl. Because I promised her that I would go and visit her, and it's like because I've lived in Hawaii for so long, so I just have two takers, Elaine and Kitty Jen. Is that right? And I'm good with that because, girls, I'm going to use it myself. It's around 75 miles from you. Janie, I'll be coming to craft and chat with you, girl. I'll be coming to craft and chat with you. We can craft and chat with Stacy. I'll be coming to craft and chat with you. Three 75 miles from you. I'm excited. Okay, you guys, this one is $3 a fat quarter, and it's just writing. I don't know how much I have of it, but it's just writing. It's just sort of like muted writing. And then I'll show you guys I think the only thing else I haven't shown you, I feel like I've been on all day, even though I haven't. The only thing else I don't think I've shown you is I don't think I've shown, for those that just came here and that weren't, you want some? Yeah. You want one fat quarter or you want a half yard? It's just got writing on it. I made a couple of really nice journal covers with it, and it's 100% cotton. Okay, wait, I gotta write this down. You and your me's are like me. You're faster than me. I don't have any paper. How did I get over? You guys, who in the world who has a whole house full of paper didn't get over here with any paper? I thought I had a pad on my desk, and then I think, I don't know what the hell I did with it. It's like, this is like my life. Let's see. I think I'm going to seriously need like you want a half yard? Okay. I think I'm going to seriously need like I'm going to need a respite from myself. I was making my daughter this journal. I'm going to finish it, but I'm taking a piece of paper out of it. There we go. She won't know it. She won't miss it. Okay. This is the writing fabric. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to call it the writing fabric. I don't even know what it is. Writing fabric. Okay, let me see. And I'll try to get, okay, so it's $3 a fat quarter, and Jude wants one. And Janie, and Val, and Jamie wants a half yard. So everybody else just wants a fat quarter, and then Jamie wants a half yard. Is that correct? I have sticky notes, but you know what, Jude? It's like, it's better if I just write it down and tape it to the whole fabric, and not the sticky notes. You guys, the sticky notes, they don't stay on everything. It's like ridiculous. That's why I put tape on it. And yeah. Yeah, I'm down to the last like handful of my sticky notes. Who in the whole world would ever think they were out of sticky notes? Me. So crazy. Me and my sticky notes. Well, we'll all have to come and see you, Miss Janie. I know I'm going to come and see you. You know what? I'm so excited. I think the most exciting thing for me, it's going to sound so stupid for anybody that hasn't known, but it's like to meet you guys in person, to sit and craft with you. You know what, Jude? I didn't even pull out the quilt bundles, and I'll tell you why. If I do it, I'll try to do them. If I can do them, I'll do them on Monday. I'll tell you why. Because Blake piled a whole lot of really heavy stuff on my quilt. They're in a tub, and I just couldn't. It was just too much for him to get them out. So if I do it, I'll do it on Monday. And I don't know how many I have. I don't honestly know how many I have. I'm gonna have to like go through and see how many pieces I have, but I'll try to do it on Monday. And if not, I'll ship it to myself, and I'll send them to you from North Carolina, because I know I mailed myself like 6 or 8 cutter quilts that I've collected for probably the past 30 years. And some of them are from the early 1900s. I have 2 from the late 1800s. So you can imagine they're not all in great pieces. And then I have a huge batch of quilt tops. I have a couple of old children's quilts. I have some really cool stuff. I mean, textiles was my first love, so I do have some really cool stuff that I've saved. But I shipped them when I thought we were having to leave it like at a panic rate. I put a huge box to myself and shipped them. But when I asked him today if he could go and get my quilt bundles, he knew where they were because he marked it on the tub, and he's like, they're in the very back of our little storage area in the garage with like 10 boxes on top. So fabric is my first love. Textiles are my first love. That's why I have too many of them. But if I have enough to do on Monday, I will. If not, I'm just going to mail them to myself. In New Year's, you guys will have to come celebrate with me, and we'll open up my boxes together and see what I got. So the last thing I have, so I have Jude, Janie, Val, and Jamie. And so the last thing that I have, I have a ton of stuff, but the last thing I have, and I will get all of your stuff invoiced and everything, hopefully out tomorrow or the next day. The last thing I have are let me see if I have them close by, is I have these German magazines. And you guys don't ask me why, because when I was teaching class, the weirder stuff you can have, the better. They're $2 each, and I have a bunch. I don't know what it says. Somebody said I needed to ask Chrissy Biddleston, but I didn't ask her when she was on live. So if you guys wanted to let me know what you have, if you want any, they're $2 each. I have a handful at least, if anybody wants any. If you're an avid junk journaler, having something like this is always kind of cool to have in your, like my Chinese cookbook ones. But this is great. I don't know what it's about, honestly. I'm assuming it says about transformation, because that part I can do, but what it actually says, I don't know. Yeah, these are super cool. Those are super cool. I'm almost 100% sure that I invoiced everybody from the last sale that I had. If you didn't get an invoice, message me and I'll send it to you again. I'll try to invoice everybody tomorrow and hopefully have everything out within. Hopefully I'll have everything out tomorrow. If not, I'll have it out Friday morning or at the very latest Monday because I have to go to the Big Island. I don't speak German either. But I had German, I have some Chinese, I have Japanese. I collect a bunch of different stuff just because if people are coming for class and maybe they wanted to use it. And also anything I could find that was out of the norm, I took. I collected. I did it to PayPal and whatever your email is. But you guys, if you get an email from me, it may come because I have 2 PayPal addresses. It may come from divinereading@gmail. It may come from, even though I told you to send it to Crafting Mama's info, it's connected to all of it's connected. So if you got an email from Divine Reading, it would be from me. That just happens to be my personal email. Not that it matters. So anyway, my lovelies, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. You guys go over, and I don't know who has anything. The title translates to ruffles, roughly translates to light, bride, wide open. That's awesome. I know. I want you guys, if you guys wanted to see what you missed out on, or hold on, or see if there's anything left. A lot of people had some really good stuff. Or just going over and wish her a Merry Christmas and a happy birthday. Hang on, I'm going to put it on. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to stick this in, and after tonight I will definitely thank you, Riri. Okay, so here is Shawner, thanks for your support and your love. I really appreciate it. Okay, that's Miss Kathy's YouTube channel, and that was where the sale was. That's where it was on StreamYard today. So there's lots of really good stuff left. What it is, I don't know because I wasn't on since 9 this morning. But if you go through, it was Christy Biddleston. It was Erin from the Adirondacks. It was Curly T. It was Malia Moriarty, which is lovely, Malia, and she has a beautiful things. And Laura, Witchy Woman, and Miss Kathy's World. That's who sponsored it. And it was Kathy's birthday. So if you guys wouldn't mind going over to her channel and wishing her a happy birthday in the comments. It was so generous of her to do all of, to host it, to have the idea of it. It was awesome. And you guys give my Jamie a big love. She's been beyond tremendously helpful. I can't even thank her enough. I mean, she's been my rock. Jamie did an awesome job. Things do have a way of working out. You were right. Girls, I really definitely, I need I'm glad I'm still not 19 and wild. I was, my 19 and wild self would not have collected some German magazines. You want the one in front of me? Okay, I'll put it for you, Jude. They're just kind of cool if you wanted to that's what friends do for friends. Jamie, you've been more than that. You're like my sister, and I can't even thank you enough because I would not have been able to get through this without you. I love you guys so much. You have no idea what it means to me just to hang out. You guys, I feel like I've missed part of myself by not crafting and chatting and hanging out with you guys. I really do. I'm glad to be getting back to that. I would love to tell you exactly when my exit date is. I think it's going to be as soon as I can. It's really right now up to the dog thing, but as soon as I can get myself packed up and out. we really have packed a lot, you guys. And I have let go of, you guys only got like the cream of the crop. I let go of tons of stuff prior to this. All of my paint, a huge fraction of my stencils, all of my, like, just a lot of stuff. I love you, Cheney. Cheney, you are the rock star. How do you do it? How do you do it? How much is the plumeria fabric on the left? Let me see which plumeria. How much of the plumeria on the fabric is left? Which plumeria, girl? All of them have plumerias. Do you know if you know what? Can you do you know how to screenshot it? Can you screenshot it and let me know? Are you talking about this one? Because this has plumerias in it. Are you talking about this? Are you talking about, I don't know, you guys. I will miss the Hawaiian fabric. I will miss it. I will tell you, I will miss my Hawaiian fabric connection. That's why I went 2 weeks ago to see my friend who, she has a little quilt shop here. Actually, she's not even open anymore. She just told me I think her husband's sick and she's been dealing with him, but I'm hoping she'll open back up and I'll be able to get some really good fabric because she gets very high quality, very, very, very high quality fabrics. Let me see. I'm looking for plumerias. You'll send me a screenshot, Elaine? Okay, cool. Message me on Facebook. Do you know, you guys join me. If you haven't joined my Facebook group, it's Crafting Mamas on Facebook. And message me on Facebook. Show me a screenshot. If I have it, I'll give it to you. You know I will, because I want my stuff to go to a good home. Screenshot it and message me. Janie, you are like the Energizer. You fake it, girl. What are you talking about? You're like the Energizer Bunny. Between you and Stacy, I go to bed at night sometimes watching you guys, and I wake up and you guys are still crafting, and I'm like, whoa! And I don't sleep a lot, so I'm like, wow. You want to see the other? Kitty Jen wants to see the other ones. Girls, I have a big, huge pile of them. Okay, so this one says, here's this one. They're all the same magazine. 2, here's 3. You guys are so, I'm telling you, sometimes I literally go to bed and you guys are on, and then I wake up and you guys are on, and I'm like, man, I wasted a lot of, and then I see all the stuff that you guys make. I'm like, I'm a little jelly. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, I need to up my crafting game. I have many more, not just what's on my desk. Here, I'll show you, give you like a little flip through. Here, I have this one. It's all the same, like whatever it is. Guys, I got them from a lady that was moving off the island. Obviously, she spoke German. I know, right? Like, I go to bed in there. Stacy's amazing. You guys are like so amazing. I can't even tell you. I'm like, and you know, it's so funny. Is Blake goes, is that Stacy? Is that Pink Poodle Crafter? He knows her. He's like, are you watching Pink Poodle? Because I'll go to bed with you guys. I'll leave the TV on, especially if I'm like so dead tired that I can't even like hold my head up. I leave the TV on a little bit because it kind of lulls me to sleep, especially my neighbors are making noise. And sometimes he'll come in there and go, is that Stacy Pink Poodle Crafter? I'm like, yeah. So those are what I have. So if you see any that interest you, let me know. I mean, I don't know what it says, so I can't. This is something about Mars, I'm guessing. I don't know what this one is. And I don't know what this one is. And I don't know what this looks like. It says something about dimensions. I'm guessing. I don't speak. I'm telling you, he's so funny. You know what's so sweet about him? It's like I'll be talking, like chatting to somebody. He's like, is that? He's so funny. He's like on it. He's like on. You want the Mars one? Okay, let's see if we can go back and find the Mars one, shall we? Is this the Mars one? Guys, I don't know what is. Hang on, let's see. Christina. This one. Is this the Mars one? Okay, this one's Mars. I found it. Stacy does have awesome recipes for all kinds of crafting supplies. I was telling somebody, I was in somebody's chat the other day, and I was talking to them about her. She has a, what do you call it? The clear gesso recipe. guys, I know that I don't know if I'll be able to find the cool things that I have here that I found here because it's such a weird place, but well, I love you girls. And hopefully if I do manage to get myself together, which I cannot make a promise, I will I'll try to come back on one day before I leave, but yes, jelly plates and gesso. I bought my own just jelly plate. I know people have recipes for it, but I bought mine. Janie, I can't keep up either, girl. She's always on to the next thing, right? She's on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. She's like the Energizer Bunny. She totally is. Well, I love you, girls. Please head back over to Kathy's. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it more than you know. Head back over to Miss Kathy's channel and tell her Shelly sent you and wish you a happy birthday. That mean the world to me, and I'm sure to her too. I have so many projects. I have so many unfinished projects. You have no idea. Good night, my loves. I will see you, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. But if not, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you guys when I get relocated soon. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Bye for now. Kathy Valente. This one. Miss Cat. That's Miss Kathy's channel. Merry Christmas to you guys. That's her channel right there. That's her channel right there, Riri. Head on over there and just tell her happy birthday and check out and see what other things people have left. I know they have some good stuff. The video's not available anymore. Her live stream's not available anymore? Oh, okay. All right. Maybe it won't upload till tomorrow. All right. Love you guys. I will give Blake your love. All right. Talk to you later. Bye for now.